Often what we see is that a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival. Which team was that for you?
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises, and then things escalated, simply because of modern technology. The first thing that came up during media availability that week was the back and forth on social media. It seemed as if I had entered into the league's most talked about rivalry overnight. I didn't want to make this a bigger deal than it already was. At the end of the day, the only thing that mattered was my team coming out with a win on Sunday.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for visiting Washington, it's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Recovered by the...
And careless with a football there on the kick. Return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. This one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. He takes this for 3 to the 29. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Terry.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he finds McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Running back.
Well, Charles, it's always contentious division rivalry. I'd say even a little spicier than we're used to. A well-documented war of words on social media between 2 of the top players on these teams. That has really added a layer of intrigue.
Well, we've never turned down a little extra zest to a game, have we? But you're absolutely right. The social media beef between these two stars, in a lot of ways, ridiculous, maybe even a little bit childish.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack. Open man is Sims. He's got it. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So as we continue to get settled in here, you know, this is obviously division rivalry, and well, all the coaches and players say it's just another game, Charles. You and I know that that's not really the case. How important is it for them to maintain their composure in this one?
Well, it's extremely important, and I think you really nailed it because in a division game, everything is heightened, okay? So that natural intensity you have to play each and every week, it takes on a little extra when you go up against a division rival. So now, as you pointed out, you've got to make sure you maintain your poise while keeping that intensity.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
On 1st down, Carter. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on 4th down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, the more times you go for it on 4th down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on 4th down in the first quarter of the game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
To
Steven Sims, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 1st touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Washington.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
On second and goal, Haskins, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 17.
Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense.
He's got Daly past the 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The Washington offense set to take over. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
And I've seen it so many times that when units start to play really well, they feed off of each other and play even better. And they're making every catch possible. Contested, non-contested, easy, difficult, big-time plays. And right now, that's why their team's in the lead. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
The 48-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The tackle.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Cowboys 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
to make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
37-yard line.
First down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
46-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case,
and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 10 yards.
On 3rd down, it's Carter. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Open man here, Sims complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Jake Elliott on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin in the state of Texas, an AFC South matchup between Jacksonville and Houston. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Cam Newton's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And that one all even as they play the visiting Bucs. In our game, it was Dwayne Haskins with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chunking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Jarwin.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
He's tackled at the
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 43, just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And 8.
From the 41, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. Call it a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
1st and 10.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Tackled at the 20.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Prescott able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
17-yard line.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, the nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
It's been a big highlight day for him. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Carter, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Hey, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
He's taken down at the
all runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Gonna give this time to the tailback. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Another carry for the
under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. They run the counter. Carter. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
4th down. Here's Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:12 to play. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity, just went awry there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, and it's a fumble. And does Washington have it? They do.
Prescott's pass complete. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Washington.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, man.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They go play action with Haskins. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Haskins.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? And right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in this. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here this 4th quarter. Prescott on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. On 1st and 10, Prescott over the middle, Cooper with him. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Prescott. This to Jarwin, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll get another road test next week as they head